Howdy, I'm back again with Brew Vision. As you can see on this little slideshow I made, I've gone through a history of how my little brewery man cave started out and what it wound up being this past weekend when I repainted and cleaned out the room and generally improved things in here a little bit to where you can reach, I can now reach the printer and other things at eye level without reaching overhead, and the printer not being up on that hutch at an angle where when you're wearing glasses you can't see at steep angles. Anything in life being force of sheer will, well, took some will and a credit card to get it there. I've actually got some more things coming up. I still got a comparison taste test to do between extinct East German Kotbusser that I brewed, and another member of Homebrew Talk sent me a bottle of a batch he made. It's been in the back of the refrigerator for months, and I'm finally going to get to it now that I got things squared away in here a little bit. And generally bring you some more videos on all kind of things to do with brewing. I'm also working on a nearly extinct East German Mumme Gruit ale from Germany that goes back, they say, to at least 1392. That'll be the oldest brew I've done yet. Rather than using hops, they use all sort of herbs, spices, and odd plants to bitter the beer and provide other flavors against the sweet malts. But some plants are native to Europe, and others, like pennyroyal, well, they have hallucinogenic effects, sort of like psilocybin, due to the fact that they are poisonous if not properly utilized. And the thing they understood in the Middle Ages more so than now is, what part of the season do you pick the plant? What part do you use? The root, the leaves, the flowers, the buds before they flower? What, you know? In Germany particularly, it seems like they were very secretive about their recipes and such, and due to that it's rather difficult to pin down these old recipes, particularly where gruits are concerned. You have to be an herbalist to really understand this stuff, and I've done a lot of research on that beer, so we'll get into that one at a later point. I may even show the brew day. Haven't done one of those yet, so that might be fun. Let's see. Also bottled a what I call a Hellfire Imperial IPA. It's got super hot peppers in it, like the Indian Boot Jalokia, the Red African Fatali, and Trinidad Scorpions. And a lot of different hops from the US, the UK, and New Zealand that have more like a fruity flavor laced with a little bit of the more common citrus as found in American PA, APA, IPAs. And I've got those bottled in the refrigerator now for Christmas, so we'll have to see how those come out. I've also done, it's like, I think it's my third version of the Whiskey Stout, the Whiskey being a colonial slang name for a bourbon barrel stout or porter. This time I used a dry English stout that is pretty sessionable. That one's not bad. We'll have to get into that later. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little slideshow of the history of my brewery here, and it just shows where you start with a little bit of stuff, and every so often the room reaches critical mass and you got to remodel, clean things up, change things around. In a room that's maybe 10 by 12, that's saying a lot to get more room back in a place like this. So take it easy, and Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll see you again.